Cam Ward is the clear-cut quarterback one in this year's NFL draft, leading the Miami Hurricanes to a 10-3 record. He boasted an impressive stat line, throwing for 4,300 yards, 39 touchdown passes, 7 interceptions, while completing 67% of his passes and posting 119.86 passer rating while getting sacked just 22 times. He was exceptional all season long, showing immense talent out on the field. And it goes far deeper than just the impressive stats he posted. Let's jump right into the film and see exactly what it is that makes Cam Ward so impressive and the clear-cut quarterback one in this year's draft from a talent and potential standpoint. Hello, everybody. This is the Pocket Passer. I'm your host, Randy White. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day. I know I am, because we're talking about football and the NFL draft is here. Let's jump right into this Cam Ward film. Cam Ward's tape makes it more than clear that he is absolutely capable of carrying out anything that is necessary of him to carry out physically at the NFL level. He can make all the throws. He can get the ball out quick. He can deliver the ball from different angles. He's willing to throw it short and take his checkdowns when he's able to. He can extend plays. He seems to have pretty good pocket awareness, although pressure is not something he was really tested with a whole lot in terms of his offensive line consistently not being able to pass protect. He can stretch the field. He can extend plays. He can make all the throws. He is very, very impressive at the physical level watching him throw the football. But not only that, but he has proven that he is more than willing to go through his progressions and come across the entire field. I watched him do that on several occasions where he would start on the entire right sideline and then come left, or start left and then come right. He is willing to sit in the pocket and deliver and take his time, if he is afforded it, to make all of the correct reads and go through all of his progressions that the passing concept out there on the field calls for. A great example of this comes in his first play against Duke, receiver in motion, and Miami right here on the bottom of the screen is running a smash concept against a two-high safety look. One safety, two safety. That's what smash is designed to go and beat. So inside release from this receiver, back out to the corner, and then a flat route from this receiver. That's supposed to put this corner in conflict. He's able to sink, get good leverage, and I'm assuming the safety covers this well, because Cam Ward doesn't like it. So he progresses to the backside concept, which is actually a cover 3 beater. It's going to be curl flat. So curl, a flat from the running back, and then this deep sit route over the middle of the field. Cam Ward progresses all the way back and finds the open guy. You can see he looks right, wants to throw it. This corner, though, positions himself nicely in a spot to be able to play the corner route and to be able to play this flat route with the safety somewhere over here, presumably stacking the route and making it difficult to find space. So what does Cam Ward do? Well, he sees this big old void here in the middle of the field. So he comes back to the middle, resets, and then fires. He gets his man right here, and unfortunately, a hit jars the ball loose and it's incomplete. But this is exactly what you want to see your quarterback do. Understand progression. Go to the side of the field he's supposed to go. Too high, he throws what's supposed to be the cover 2 beater, or looks to throw it, wants to throw it, pumps it because he's about to throw it, and then decides he doesn't like it. So, okay, don't like it? That's fine. Come back, find a solution. Finds the solution. They're just not able to execute on the receiving end of things. Now just 2 plays later on 3rd and 10 after an incomplete pass, and he's going to execute this play for a first down. You're going to get a fade to the top end of the screen with an out route behind it, and he wants to throw this out route here. We get kind of block or settle and release, and then they're going to release through the B gap and then out into the flat, and then right here, just out to the flat with a dig backside. These safeties right here, you see it's too high. He's going to like this matchup here at the bottom of the screen first. He's going to go to that matchup. When the safeties roll, safety goes high and safety goes low. He's going to have to come off of his read due to this route breaking, I think, a little bit later than he wanted to. Right here, he wants to throw it. It's not there. So now he's going to come off of it. And with no one in the middle of the field to the left, he comes all the way back across, finds his man who breaks a tackle, and makes a play. Another thing Miami loves throwing are these bang eights, or these skinny posts off of RPOs over like the seam, not even quite the seam, just inside the numbers barely, with a one high safety look. That safety's got to cover a lot of ground. The ball's coming out real fast. And basically all we're saying is if one of these linebackers, probably this guy right here, is going to be the read on this inside run play here, and he's going to just fight inside leverage hard, get inside the corner, and snap it real skinny up the seam, short of the hash. And we just got to rip this ball in before this safety can get over here. And if this guy sinks hard under it, we're just going to hand it off. So Cam Ward sees it, and this is an absurd throw. It's not complete, but it is beautiful. It's just inside zone with the back block from this tight end right here to clear the alley. So if he bails, this is the alley right here. Bang. Running back gets to hit it. But because he sinks into the run lane, now inside leverage with the receiver. And look at this throw. It's incomplete, but that is a perfect throw. Perfect ball placement. They don't get the flag, although they probably should have. And what do? Very next play, they throw it again. RPO, skinny post, rip it in. Perfect ball placement again, high and inside, doesn't give the corner a chance to break inside or jump the ball. He has to play through the receiver in order to get to it, still far enough away from the safety that he can't make a play on it. What does he do? He tackles the receiver because that's all he can do. Flag gets thrown. It's pass interference. I want to show this because it's something NFL teams do a lot at the next level. See all these guys at the line of scrimmage? Obviously, they're showing some pretty heavy pressure here, but they don't send it. You see the motion, they drop their guys out, they rush three. Cam Ward, what does he do? Does he anticipate a hot read and then let it rip regardless with this mesh concept out in the field? No. He's calm. He doesn't rush. He knows it's a three-man rush now. He's got time. No need to worry. Gets it to his man, picks up the first down on a big-time 3rd and 6. Another thing I look for a lot in quarterbacks is kind of their savviness and their ability to understand what they have to do in order to create openings. Sometimes it's not about attacking an opening that exists, but helping use your eyes or use your actions, your body language on the field to open up windows or make windows bigger than they otherwise would be to make the pass easier on yourself. Here you're going to see Cam Ward look left and look off this safety, and it's going to open up a post here. You got a deep post into the back of the end zone and a deep out route to the sideline here. It's man coverage. This defender is going to be locked up in man coverage right here and then locked up in man coverage right here, with this linebacker sitting and dropping into the window while locked up on the running back, and this linebacker dropping back, and this safety getting deep middle. So what do you have to do here? You can't look where you're going to throw right away. So Cam Ward doesn't. He snaps the ball, eyes immediately go left. So now he's going to get that safety to hang over here. See how he's still middle of the field? And now he's going to come back at the top of his drop, 3-step drop. He hitches, puts his back foot in the ground, drives that left foot out in front of him, rotates the hips, and snaps this ball on the money into the end zone. And because he looks off the safety, look at how much space he has to throw this ball. He's got a lot of room for air here in the back of the end zone. That would not have been as easy of a throw if he looks down the middle, if he looks at his receiver. If he looks at his receiver, it probably gets picked. So something you look for in quarterbacks is to be able to do that. And Cam Ward demonstrates that he's more than capable of doing that. Now, of course, Cam Ward isn't perfect. He only threw 7 picks all year. This was an astonishingly stupid one. Not sure what behooves someone to scramble 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage, run forward 5, and then nuke the ball to midfield just to the line of scrimmage where there's plenty of time for a defender in the middle of the field to catch up. This one makes an absolutely incredible catch to pick the ball off. It's his only pick of the game. Again, he only threw 7 all year. This is an astonishingly stupid one, but this by no means taints the fact that he put some incredible stuff on film. So I'm not worried. I saw someone, probably on ESPN, but I'm not totally sure, compare him as a prospect to Patrick Mahomes as a prospect, as the closest comp. And honestly, if you stop yourself from reacting saying, oh, what are you doing comparing him to Mahomes? Because obviously no one's comparing him, or no one reasonable is comparing him to the Patrick Mahomes that we know today. The 3-time Super Bowl champion, the 2-time MVP, one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen in the history of the league. Obviously, we're not comparing him to that guy, but we are comparing him to the prospect, Patrick Mahomes, that we weren't totally sure what he would be, but man, was he talented. And a lot of people saw that. I didn't evaluate Mahomes. It was before I started getting into evaluating quarterbacks. I'm pretty young, so I was like in junior high, I think. So I wasn't quite there yet. But watching him run, watching Cam Ward move around, he looks like Mahomes moving around. He kind of moves similarly to him. That doesn't mean he's going to be him, but he moves similarly to him. Another thing I really like is you'll see he does a really good job keeping his head level. His head's not bouncing around all over the place. His head is locked in, downfield, looking for receivers to get open, and it's very level. Like, one thing you want to see with quarterbacks is you don't want their head getting all herky-jerky, moving around, looking around frantically. You want it level and you want it focused downfield. And I see that a lot with Cam Ward. It looks really similar to the way Mahomes extends plays. So it's an easy comparison to make just based off of watching them move. Doesn't mean he's going to be him. He could be a bust, right? A lot of factors depend on that. I don't think he will be, though. I really like Cam Ward, but we got to remember the success of a quarterback is kind of dependent on, first of all, what's he made of in here and in here. As much as we love the tape, we got to remember that that's why it's really, really tough to guarantee the success of a quarterback. I yap about that for 7 straight minutes in another YouTube video I made a couple of days ago, so check that out if you would like to. It'll probably be up here in the corner, if I had to guess, or down here at the end of this video. And also keep in mind that the quality of the organization and the quality of the team has a lot to do with it. If he goes to Tennessee, we will see what they're able to do to kind of turn things around and build a culture that'll be conducive of supporting a young quarterback. If they can get things right, if they can get things in a spot where they can really support a young quarterback, teach him, help him grow as a leader and a player, he has a real shot to be something really special. They just signed Tyler Lockett. Hopefully he will be a good locker room piece for the eventual quarterback that they will be having in that building. That'll most likely be Cam Ward. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure to leave a like, consider subscribing, and make sure to comment down below who you want your team to draft and who you think the best quarterback in this draft is. It's hours away from when I'm recording it just now. I hope you all have a great draft night and a great rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.